Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this. I want to ask you guys this question, okay? So if you look on KenPom right now, all right, the top four teams are really kind of congested. And the gap between the number 4 team in America and the number 5 team in America is as big as the gap between the number 5 team in America and the number 25 team in America, which is Clemson. So my question to you, we've talked about 3 of the top 4 teams, right? We talked about UConn last night. We talked about Arizona today. We talked about Purdue today. Houston is the other team in that top 4. They're number 1 in the country. They are one of 4 undefeated teams left in college basketball right now. They finally landed a win over a team that I think is one that we can call like a top 25-ish kind of team. And even that, Texas A&M is currently sitting here at 7-4. So Houston, 70, Texas A&M 66. RC, how seriously do we need to sit here and have a conversation about it? Look, we called Purdue and Arizona the 2 best teams in America. How close in your mind is Houston to that conversation and to that same level?
I think it's Houston and it's Marquette that I'd add with those other 3. And I don't even have a concern because I know what Houston is and what they represent. But I would like to see them play against more teams, and I would like to see them play. Like, how would today's game have turned out if Tyrese Radford was there? Like, would that have been, how much closer would this have been? Because I think they were in total control. It looked like it was going to be a blowout, and they were going to run away with it like A&M didn't belong, and then they stormed back.
They were 21 with like 12 minutes to go, and then Wade Taylor went.
And then next thing you know, Wade Taylor went nuts and just showed you he's that dude. And again, and with the healthy Radford, I want to know what's the ceiling for this A&M team. And the only question that I have right now with Houston, I just want to see them against some other tier 1 teams and playing the Purdues or playing the Marquettes or playing the UConns, because that's where we think they belong.
Yeah, they get Kansas.
You're not going to see it for a while, RC. You're not going to see it for a while.
I'll roll through it right here, Goodman. They get Kansas in the Fog on February 3rd. They get Baylor at Baylor on February 24th, and they get Kansas at home on March 9th, the last day of the regular season. Those are the 3 biggest games. And depending on where you guys have Oklahoma slotted, they play Oklahoma on the road on March 2nd. So throughout the month of January, they're not going to get one of these like great marquee games, depending on how you feel about BYU, who BYU is number 5 on KenPom. And if there's anything that makes me say like is very hard to take KenPom numbers seriously right now at this point in time, it's BYU at number 5 in the country. Goodman.
I think Houston belongs in there, but I know those other teams belong there. I know they're different, and I think Houston's right there. But I need to see them against one of those teams. We've seen those teams against each other. I need to see Houston against even the teams that we think are a tier below that, like Kansas and some of these other teams. We need to see them against those teams before we can really be sure that they're as good as we think they are.
Yep. All right, Goodman. Speaking,
they lost Terrence Arsenault for the season today too, who isn't a starter, but he's a key piece of their depth.
Yes,
and somebody that was only going to get better. Somebody whose ceiling is very high, and was only going to get better over the course of the year. So that's going to hurt them too. I like Houston a lot, but again, I'm not putting them in that top class, or they're clearly in the next tier for me right now.
I didn't realize that Arsenault did his Achilles. Oh man, that's brutal.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brutal. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. If you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, use the bonus code FIELD200 and you will receive $200 in bonus bets instantly when placing your first wager of at least $10 with BetMGM. Here's what you got to do. Download the BetMGM app. Sign up using the bonus code FIELD200. Deposit at least $10 and place your first wager on any game regardless of sport. You will receive $200 in bonus bets regardless of the outcome of your wager. Just make sure that you use the bonus code FIELD200 when you sign up. And remember, BetMGM is now available under one wallet in select states. As a New Jersey resident, this is super convenient for me when I have to go cover games in New York or Philly. When crossing state borders, just log into your existing account instead of having to create new accounts in each state that you go to. And most importantly, I got to let you know, we do have some fun stuff coming up for this college basketball season. Bet insurance tokens, college hoops odds boosts, my personal favorite, parlay odds boosts. So download the BetMGM app today. Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.